if you're watching this video, there's a very strong chance you are interested in iridology. Iridology. Now, let me explain to you what iridology actually means and how I came across it. In 1976, it was a great year for me because although I had a lower back problem due to the army combat in Vietnam, carrying big packs of as much as 100 pounds and plus the rifles and machine guns and so on, my lower back was playing up. I went to see a chiropractor, a very well-known chiropractor in Adelaide, South Australia, and to my amazement, he made me sit down first, and instead of palpating my back, he actually used a magnifying glass and looked into my right eye and my left eye. And about 5 minutes later, he was able, without me telling him a thing, he was able to go down to my lower back and find the problem. And I thought, what was that? Anyway, at the end of it, I said to him, his name was Tony. I said, Tony, you're a chiropractor. What are you doing looking at my eyes? He said, it's iridology. And I said, what is that? And he said, it's the science of analysing the iris of the eye for major problems and minor problems and genetic indications. I went, wow. So I started studying the science, right? And I found two sciences. There's the science of iridology, which is study of the eyes, of the actual iris, and the study of the sclerology, which is the study of sclera, which is the whites of the eyes. Now, why is it so fascinating? Along my travels, I found that it was scientifically proven that every single day, there's 28,000 signals. I'll repeat that, 28,000 signals that come through from the spinal column. There's 24 vertebrae there. It's come all the nerve endings, and it feeds into to the optic nerve, into the iris and the sclera. So all the markers are there. Now, in the iris and the sclera, you can see stress signs, you can see toxicity, you can see genetic markings, you can see the stress caused by particular emotion in the liver. It's all there. So all the key organs are there. Now, so I'm going to show you a chart that's taken 300 years plus, and many doctors and many scientists have put this chart together, and I'm going to explain to you in a brief but concise manner. Now, this is the chart, right? You can see it's iridology chart. That's the right iris, and that's the left iris. Now, the right iris tells all about the right side of your body, including the brain, all the way down to the right lung, the liver, the right hip, and the leg. It's all there on the right side. The left one tells you about the left side of the body. And one of the fascinating diagrams in there is where you can see the ascending colon and the transverse colon on this side. And it continues here, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, and out. You can see markings in the colon which shows there's some problem in the colon. It might be toxicity, it might be diverticulitis. There's indication in there that shows in the eye. Now, if you found this video useful, I suggest you subscribe to our channel, and then you'll receive notifications about iridology and other key analytic systems we use, and you'll receive videos on Tuesdays, on Thursdays and Saturdays.